Holy shit. That ending of 91 Days, I did not see that coming. I was expecting Cordio to get killed. I mean, the guy's been leaking information to Fongo, and to see what he did when he realized that he was going to tell Nero who the traitor was, and he grabs that bottle of liquor and smashes him over the head and stabs him into the throat. Did anyone see that twist coming? Because in all honesty, I don't think we did. And then he beats him in the head with a phone. That was amazing. That was brutal. That was savage as shit. This is the most savage episode. I mean, this Cordio just somehow risen to one of my most interesting characters. I mean, I didn't really care for the guy too much originally, but after this episode, bravo to this guy, because now that Fongo's out of the picture, what's gonna happen? Because, Fongo's really trying to take out Nero, and he had the recipe for their liquor. I mean, he had everything going for him, so this is gonna be good. Like, this is the best episode I could have ended my day of, seasonal anime on. I was actually gonna miss out on 91 Days, because I was like, it's getting later. I mean, it's probably not gonna be that big of an episode anyway. I'm so glad I watched this, and this was amazing. Like, I'm just hyped. Like, I don't even know what to say except that ending. It was so amazing, and really, Angelo was trying to just get his friend to leave. I mean, he gave him money and said, you don't want to end this lifestyle anyway, so just go away. And I mean, if he would have sided with Fongo earlier, he could have had, a rich life. He could have been lush and for everything. He would have been perfect, but he got dragged into this, and he's not willing to just abandon him. I think it's mainly just because he doesn't want to see his friend fall too down into darkness, and I think everyone, including us, can see that, he's threading a very thin line of good and evil right now, because in a lot of ways, Angelo is one of the biggest villains in this story right now. I mean, at the end of last week's episode, or not last week because that was the recap episode, but episode 7, at the very end after the credits, Angelo tells Nero that he will be his brother, and we start the episode in the exact same way, and I'm just sitting here like, man, this is just so savage. He's pretending, he wants to be his brother, and he's gonna end up killing him. But I mean, I don't know, like, I still feel like it's very well possible he still will kill Nero, but there is just this sense, like, there's something inside him, some humanity, that at this point he does have compassion for Nero. He does still save him when he's about to be killed. Though he still needs Nero, I still think he won't end up dying. I feel like between the two of them, I feel like Angelo is going to be the one who dies. I feel like Angelo might even, save him in the end or something like that. I mean, we'll have to wait and see with it. There's so many ways they can take this, and with seeing how they twisted that ending, anything's fair game. Because who would have thought the Cordio would have lived? I mean, I'm sure there are some, handful would have predicted that, but I mean, for myself, I don't know. Like, this was a really good episode. This was really freaking fascinating. I mean, this series has no chill. Like, it feels like with these recent episodes, it either keeps the bar at a steady pace, or it just completely amplifies it. Because, like, next week, we are going to come back, and it's going to be a nice, steady, great episode. And then probably, like, episode 11, we're just going to go batshit insane like this. This episode was really damn good. The animation was on point, especially when Cordio was going in. The blood and everything. I mean, when we panned out, it was very, very poorly drawn designs, but with how hyped the content was, I could look past the animation for a mile away. I mean, this was a great episode. Like, that's all I can say. This was a fantastic episode. This is more of a reaction than a review, I know, but I mean, this was just really good. I mean, the question I want to pose to everyone watching, what do you think next week's episode's gonna be? Because after him killing someone like that, and the type of guy this is, I feel like Angelo and him are going to have a nice conversation that you never know what could happen, right? I mean, Angelo might get pissed that he was, leaking information, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see. But I mean, overall, let me know your thoughts and comments below. You love it? You hate it? How hyped were you? I mean, I was hearing this ending was savage. I was expecting savage for the different reason. I mean, that was a good episode. But before you leave, definitely let me know your thoughts and comments below. Hit that like button to show your support. If you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content like this and so much more. So until next time, everyone, please take care and have a good one.